Hi guys, this is Shiva. I am going to explain current affairs 2020. First topic is Mount Kilimanjaro. Mount Kilimanjaro is the highest peak in Africa and located in Tanzania country. It is the Africa's tallest mountain, elevated about 5,895 meters from the sea level. It's the largest freestanding mountain rise in the world. Recently, a fire that has broken out from this Mount Kilimanjaro. This is the recent fire that has broken out from the Mount Kilimanjaro. Kilimanjaro is a stratovolcano or composite volcano. There are 6 types of volcanoes: fissure volcano, shield volcano, dome volcano, ascender volcano, composite volcano, cylindra volcano. At the crust of this Earth's surface, there is 17 tectonic plates present at this crust of Earth's surface. At the borders of these tectonic plates, maximum amount of volcanic eruption takes place. Because of slight movement of every tectonic plates, there is some forces, major forces acts on that plates. Due to that, volcanic eruptions takes place from the mantle. Mars opposition. Opposition in astronomy, the circumstances in two celestial bodies appear in opposite direction in the sky. This is the way of that opposition. Mars opposition took place at this way. At the night time only we can see the opposition of that Mars. Due to opposition effects, Mars will look brighter and bigger than the usual in October 2020. The moon, when full, is said to be in opposition to sun. The Earth is approximately between the sun and moon. At the time only we can clearly, brighterly, and we can easily observe that planet or the star. The opposition of planet is good time to observe it, because the planet is then typically nearest to the point of Earth in the given year, because it's close and appears in the brighter in the sky only. At the Venus, this is the Venus and this is the Mercury. We cannot observe it because the Venus and Mercury, whose orbits are smaller than the Earth's orbit, and can never be opposition to the sun, because at the night time only we can observe opposition. These planets only we can observe opposition in the opposition time. Mosaic expedition. Mosaic is multidisciplinary drifting observatory for the study of Arctic climate, which began from the Norway, has successfully concluded at the Port Bremerhaven, Germany. It is an international research expedition that aims to take closest look over the Arctic as the epicenter of the global warming, and gain fundamental rights that are key to better understand the global climate change. A NASA recent instrument detected in the Antarctic zone. This is for the Arctic zone. In the Antarctic zone, there is a big hole that is 3 times larger than the entire mass of the United States. Because of here, in the winter, there is high lowest temperature detected at the Arctic region. Due to that only we can conduct this Mosaic expedition. Giant Meter Wave Radio Telescope, GMRT Observatory, is an array of 30 fully steerable parabolic radio telescope of 45 meter diameter, observing at meter wavelength. It is operated by the National Center for Radio Astrophysics, apart from Tata Institute of Fundamental Research in Mumbai, located in Pune. Establishment, it was conceived and built under the direction of Professor Govind Swarup during 1984 to 1996. Global Hunger Index, which was released in this 2020. The Global Hunger Index, starting from 0 to 100, there is 100 points present in this. 0 being the best score, that is no hunger, 100 being worst. India ranked 94 out of 107 countries, lower than the high neighbor countries like Bangladesh got 75th rank and Pakistan got 88th rank. Over 7,000 Indian has dying due to this hunger. Over 25 lakh Indians die hunger every year. Hunger remains number one cause of death in the world after AIDS and other synonyms. The report put India under the serious category with the score of 27.2. Child stunting rate in India was 37.4%. The child wasting was 17.3%. Undernourishment rate in India was 14%, and child mortality 3.7% in the Indian stand. Undernourishment is the share of the population that is undernourished, reflecting the insufficient caloric intake. Child wasting is share of children under the age of 5 who are wasted, low weight and lower in height, reflecting the acute undernourishment and undernutrition. Child stunting, the share of children under the age of 5 who are stunted, low in height for that age. This is child stunting, reflecting chronic undernutrition. Child mortality, this is children under the age 5 report to peer reviewed publication released annually by the Wealth and Life and the next is Sadhana Pass. Sadhana Pass is previously called Nastachun Pass. It's a mountain pass in the Jammu and Kashmir, located in the Himalayas and connects Karna Telsis of Kupwara district with the rest of Indian administrated Kashmir Valley. It's located in the west of Shamsbri Mountains, and it's about 3,000 meters above the sea level. New START Treaty. It's a new nuclear arms reduction treaty between the United States and Russian Federation, with the formal name of Measures for the Further Reduction of Limitation in the Strategic Offensive Arms, signed in 8th April 2010 in the Glasgow, and after ratification entered into the force 5th February 2011. Its treaty in the first treaty in the Moscow, which was replaced by this START treaty. Insurance Ombudsman. Insurance Ombudsman scheme was created by the Government of India under IRDAI, Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India, has advised public sector general insurances to appoint 17 insurance ombudsman officers to ensure proper and timely disposal of any complaints raised in the insurance sectors, and the value of the claim including expenses claimed should not be above the 30 lakhs. Insurance ombudsman are appointed by the governing body and empowered to entertain complaints on the following insurance aspects: any disputes regard to the premium paid or payable in terms of policy, delay in the process of settling of that claims. At the time, insurance ombudsman entertained these insurer and insured persons. Deen Dayal Antyodaya Yojana. It's a government of India scheme for helping poor, for providing skill improvement purpose only for this the Deen Dayal Antyodaya Yojana useful. National Rural Livelihood Mission also attached to this Deen Dayal Antyodaya Yojana. organizing rural poor women into self-help groups and continuously nurturing and supporting them to take economic activities so that they can come out from the object of poverty. This is the sub scheme under the Deen Dayal Antyodaya Yojana. Rural Self-Employment Training Institute enables a trainee to take bank credit and start his or her own micro enterprises. Startup village enterprise entrepreneurship programs also under this Deen Dayal Antyodaya Yojana, National Rural Livelihood Mission, and Ajivika Gramin Express Yojana to facilitate transport facilitate to the rural areas, also provide self-employment opportunity to the rural poor people at the rural areas. Next, United Nations Human Rights Councils. Recently, Pakistan has re-elected to the United Nations Human Rights Council with the overwhelming majority of securing 169 votes in the 193 members of United Nations General Assembly. Human Rights Council is a intergovernmental body within the United Nations system located at United Nations office at Geneva, Switzerland. Establishment was it was founded in the 15th March 2006. UNHRC addresses important thematic human rights issues such as freedom of rights, freedom of association, assembly, freedom of expression, freedom of belief in religion, women rights and LGBT rights, and the rights of racial and ethnic minorities. It investigates allegations of the breaches of human rights in the United Nations states. The council is made of 47 member states and which are elected by the United Nations. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Don't forget to subscribe this civil services